college here, as we do every week on the show. College football. Now I have to warn you. This is the first weekend I was actually checked out a little bit on college football because number one, my nose sucked, but number two, I worked all day on Saturday and then I went to a corn concert after that. So I was not really
for shit. So
I was not engaged in the way I normally would be with college football. So even though I know what happened, I wasn't able to really engage in the way I wanted to and smell and feel, the week of that was obviously. But as we do every week, 25-1, still unchanged. 25 Texas A&M.
I just don't know what we're doing or not.
You got a problem with this?
It's less Texas A&M. I know you got to crowbar somebody, but at this point, I have to be honest. Beating Bowling Green, or no, they play Bowling Green this weekend. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who did A&M beat again? Texas? Texas,
Florida.
Florida. I said the wrong state.
Yeah, even I knew that. I didn't watch the fucking game.
Yeah, they beat Florida. Sure. A guy that they're about ready to fire. What are we doing? Anyways.
All right, 24 unchanged also. The Illini, Illinois.
I don't get it. I don't get it. What are we doing?
Okay, 3-0.
Who gives a shit?
All right, up 2 spots, 23. The Northern Illinois.
What are we doing?
We Notre Dame, buddy. Stop it.
Who? Oh my God! And listen, they beat Notre Dame. They got in the top 25. Cool. I don't know. Anyways, continue.
Maybe they were off this week. That's why they moved up. Who knows?
Because that makes sense.
All right, 22, up 1 spot, Nebraska.
You have to put Nebraska here for now. And honestly, I think the reason for the Illini and Nebraska being here is because they play each other this week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
What year are we in now? 1993 now? Nebraska back in the top 25? Who knows? 21, Clemson.
Give Coach credit, buddy. Come on now.
Yeah, up 1 spot, Clemson, 2021. Your favorite coach.
How the fuck did they go up? I don't get that. Is Boston College losing that big a deal? It shouldn't be. Anyway.
Up 1 spot, 20, Iowa State.
I'm not mad at it, but let's just say there'll be enough down the road for Iowa State to start seeing who they really are.
All right. Up unchanged at 19, Louisville, your favorite team.
Why is any ACC team not Miami even in the top 20 right now?
Well, my team sucks. All right, down 1 spot, 18, Michigan.
I'm not mad at it. I get giving the national champion a little bit of hype. A good performance and a win against USC would be helpful in the coming week. I don't see it. I'm sure that we're probably going to talk about it on Wednesday on the Huddle Up and Student the Game simulcast because Jim's a homer. Even though we should be talking about Colorado and UCF, but whatever.
Up 1 spot, 17, Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Why?
Because they won.
Why do they get to go up for beating Perdon't?
They beat them pretty bad though.
Still too high, and let's be clear, they shouldn't even be in the top 20.
Damn. Okay.
I said what I said. You lost to a group of school. A non-power conference school. The answer is no.
All right, unchanged at 16, LSU.
I mean, that sounds about right, I guess. I feel like LSU is either going to get some decisive wins or stumble with more self-inflicted wounds here. Just a matter of seeing which. Although I know people will clamor that LSU should be worse. After being close against, EJ's favorite team, the Cox. But
my favorite station, my favorite streaming service, Peacock.
His favorite stream is also the Cock, right?
There you go, yeah.
The Peacock, right.
Right.
I get people who may be critical of LSU for having to sneak by South Carolina. I'm not mad if you are. But they did enough in that second half for me to wonder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
All right, up 1 spot. No. Unchanged. I apologize. Unchanged at 15, Oklahoma.
I'm
the 3-0, buddy. Who gave a shit?
Yeah, you're right. Also, here's what I think.
I'm doing the game here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's adequate. And here's the thing: they're going to play Tennessee, and get barely penalized when they lose, because they'll have a quality loss on their schedule, right?
Mhm.
Um, so
Setting things up.
I'll say this: if they beat Tennessee, I'll start listening, because I think Tennessee's been doing better than I've expected. I will give them credit. I'm just, I, I need make me believe, Josh Heupel.
We'll find out this week. Well, no, it's game of the week, I think, right? Yep.
Possibly, yeah.
Down one spot, staying in the same state, Oklahoma State, 14.
Oklahoma State dropping is people starting to see what I see. I just don't think they have it. No disrespect to former UCF center and offensive line assistant Jordan Johnson, who I know who coaches on the team, and of course the best mullet in college football in America. It's right for now, but I think the drop will continue. And this game against Utah is huge for the Big 12, by the way.
Well, if they win that game, they'll go up again. That's all. All right, up one spot, 13, Kansas State.
Boy, what a powerhouse. This team is probably, yeah. What I would do, because we're not to where NC State is, or excuse me, Penn State is yet, we would put Penn State below Kansas State and raise everybody else up from here.
We're getting close to that, though, because number 12 is Utah, unchanged.
Who I'm saying now should be 11 and is currently sitting in K-State's spot, right? Mm-hmm. Those Utes.
Do what?
If they beat Oklahoma State, with Cam Rising, I don't know if Cam Rising's playing the game or not. I haven't looked. But if they beat him without Cam Rising, if they're not number 10, somebody's wrong, period.
All right. Number 11, unchanged also, USC.
I like it. They should be 10 right now, but I like it.
Okay. Top 10 now, down 2 spots.
No, I lied. They should be 9. There's a fraud at number 9 we haven't gotten to yet.
Oh, we're getting there. Number 10, top 10, we go. Down 2 spots. Speaking of those Nate Lions, Penn State.
Not enough. They don't belong here. They don't belong in the top 10. I can make an argument for out of the top 15, but I'm not unreasonable. Okay. They are not a 10th place team. And as a matter of fact, they should probably be 13th or 14th.
By the way, the whole not unreasonable thing, that's on, who knows, maybe. You can be a top.
It's only a matter of time before Penn State plays themselves out of the top 10 anyway.
Yeah, they'll do what Penn State does every year, All right, number 9, unchanged, Oregon.
The most overrated team in the country, period.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I agree. But I have a chance to change that in 2 weeks when they play Ohio State. All right, up 2 spots. All of a sudden, Hurricanes, number 8.
I absolutely love it. And you know what? For all my ACC disdain, Ernest Christian, without seeing the teams that were in the top 5, I'm wondering seriously why Miami isn't there.
Because number 7, down 1 spot, is Missouri.
I don't agree with penalizing Missouri, but Missouri getting penalized is proof people don't watch the games. The officials were horrid and handed them a second and 59 on a series of horseshit calls. And Boston College could do precisely nothing about it.
All right, top 6, number 6.
Still felt the need to penalize Mizzou, who I am still skeptical of. Let's not get stupid.
Right. But, okay. Number 6, up 1 spot, Tennessee.
Not mad at it.
Okay.
Not mad at it.
Well, no more this week against Oklahoma, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, the most dangerous team in college football right now, number 5, Ole Miss. Unchanged.
Yeah. Granted, they don't have anything on their schedule this week that will change anything. If they beat Georgia Southern, they'll still be 5th. Due to other games scheduled within the top 5 that we'll talk about in a minute. But they are not who I would take out of the top 5 to put Miami in.
All right. Unchanged as well, number 4, Alabama.
Alabama is about to either get higher or get knocked out of the top 5 playing Georgia this weekend.
Whoa, next week. They're both on bias this week, actually.
Excuse me, in their next game is what I'll say. Yes.
Yeah. Number 3.
Top 5 next week. You're correct.
Right. Number 3, unchanged also, Ohio State.
Ohio State is probably the team I would take out of the top 5 to put Miami in. But by the same token, I'm not mad they're in the top 5.
All right. And obviously, we have a switcheroo this week. Number 2, down 1 spot, Georgia.
And say number 1 while you're here.
Texas, up 1 spot.
I like it.
Do you agree? Okay, you agree. Okay.
Georgia had wait a minute, it's fucking Kentucky. You're struggling against a basketball team moment, while the Longhorns made their part to say, hey, we may actually be back this time and fucking mean it. Arch Manning coming in. Hey, your star quarterback who's been overhyped all year got hurt. What you going to do? I don't know. Win with our other 5-star guy? Cool. Like, in this era, having that problem seems impossible, yet here the fuck we are. So, yeah, the Texans at 1 are the Texans. The Longhorns of Texas.
Close enough.
Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I love them at 1, even as an SEC homer, as I've been dubbed. That's cool. I dig it.
All right.